You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rodriguez for Black and White Sports. Well, in an age of the woke entitled athlete, I'm not sure I ever made a video like I did yesterday where the New York Mets, Javy Baez, Francisco Lindor had voiced their frustration with the fans, mind you, the paying customer, with the fans by giving the thumbs down signal anytime they had any success. Why? Because they were upset and they were hurt. Because the fans, the paying customers, once again, have been booing the ever-loving crap out of the New York Mets team because they suck. They've been struggling badly. And when you play in New York, you can bet one thing. Whether it's the Yankees or the Mets, the fan base will absolutely blast you. Philadelphia, too. I give them a lot of credit. All of those fan bases up there are very passionate about their sports. They care. And because they care, these players like Francisco Lindor are able to sign 10-year, $341 million contracts and then get mad when the fans boo them. Well, I got to give the New York Mets organization some credit and old school Sandy Alderson today because he's come out and he's hammered his own team, his own players, coming out and saying, this is unacceptable from our players to act this way towards our fans. Mets released statement on Baez and teammates' thumb down gesture. The New York Mets were compelled to release an official statement regarding Sunday's headline-grabbing gesture by Javier Baez. Javy, along with some teammates, adopted a new way of trolling fans after hearing their fair share of boos during the Mets' ongoing slump, flashing a thumbs down at the crowd whenever the team scored a hit. Baez flashed a gesture during a Mets 9-4 win against the Washington Nationals at Citi Field, causing swarms of fans to call out the move following the 3-7 record in the team's last 10 games. After Baez aired his frustration on his new team's behalf, I mean, man, you ain't even been there. New team's behalf in a post-game, the ball club cleared the air with a surprising announcement from Mets president Sandy Alderson. Alderson condemned Javy's gesture, giving the customer his always right approach to the fans' frustration with the team. Quote, in a press conference today, Javy Baez stated that his thumbs down gesture during the game was a message to fans who recently booed him and other players for poor performance. These comments and any gestures by him or other players with similar intent are totally unacceptable and will not be tolerated. Alderson went on to call his own players' move, quote, unprofessional and, quote, negative. Perceived as damage control from the Mets, the official announcement came more of an extension of the team's disoriented direction in the eyes of baseball fans. I mean, it could be seen as an empty gesture. I mean, I get that. But look, in this day and time where every team takes the player's side, generally speaking, I would expect my team to actually issue a statement like this. He goes on to say, and I'm going to read this whole thing, Mets fans are understandably frustrated over the team's performance. The players and the organization are equally frustrated, but fans at Citi Field have every right to express their disappointment. Booing is every fan's right. The Mets will not tolerate any player gesture that is unprofessional in its meaning or is directed in a negative way towards our fans. I will be meeting with our players and staff to convey this message directly. Mets fans are loyal, passionate, knowledgeable, and more than willing to express themselves. We love them for every one of these qualities. Good job, Sandy Alderson. I mean, I'm not going to hate on Sandy for doing the right thing here. I'm not. Baez gave some context to his signage with SNY, providing the fans with some accountability. Providing the fans with some accountability at the root of the team's frustration, a vicious cycle of emotion. Oh, what kind of candy ass crap is that out of Javy Baez? A vicious cycle of emotion. Well, boo-hoo. Boo-hoo, you entitled, overpaid crybaby. Just the boos we get. We're not machines. We're going to struggle. We're going to struggle 7 times out of 10. It just feels bad when I strike out and I get booed. Oh, my God. It doesn't really get to me. But I want to let them know what we're really going to do the same thing to let them know how it feels. So you're a big sissy. Okay, gotcha. All right. So now that we've determined what kind of character that guy's got, testicular fortitude absent Javy Baez, literally said a vicious cycle of emotion. Oh my God. Some of these athletes are completely neutered. Completely neutered. I brought up yesterday, can you imagine Tom Seaver saying this? I mean, for crying out loud, really? Nolan Ryan, can you imagine Nolan Ryan? We're in a vicious cycle while he's pounding Robin Ventura's freaking head at whatever 43 years old. My God, this is what you get when every single kid growing up receives a trophy, even if they suck. This is what you get right here. I mean, it's crazy to know, look, I understand you put in a lot of work, an incredible amount of work to be able to get to the big leagues. You got an incredible amount of talent. But to not keep it in perspective that people that pay their money have the right to boo you out of the damn park, Javy Baez, is repugnant. And it's also a failure of just knowing what Business 101 means. At least Sandy Alderson gets that. He knows baseball is, at the end of the day, not only a sport, but a business. And because those fans pay your $5.2 million salary, never mind Lindor's ridiculous contract, I mean, yeah, they expect you to perform, and they're passionate. And I can tell you right now, if you guys ever win anything, they will celebrate you. But in your case, they might not, because they might remember this crap. Okay? Look, I'm glad that Sandy Alderson came out and said this is not going to be tolerated, and they will be dealt with if this behavior continues. Which makes me wonder, is Javy Baez and Francisco Lindor going to call Sandy Alderson's bluff? And if they do, what will Sandy Alderson do? Will they release him? Will they fine them? I mean, fine them into the next century, then suspend them, etc., until this crap is over with. Psh, entitled crybabies. I just can't get over this. Can you imagine Brett Favre, after he's thrown his third pick, looking at the fans and booing them? Oh, God. Kurt Warner, after he just got laid out by the Saints, gets up and starts booing his own fan base. God. Wow. It's crazy, guys. This is absolutely nuts. This is your woke athletes in today, where all they hear is toxic masculinity is bad. You guys could use some. Tell me what you think, black and white sports fans. It's stupid. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.